Hey everyone, this is Mo from ZoneHack. I wanted to make this video because if you don't like reading an entire page on a website, you can basically watch this video and figure out what exactly do we do when our client hire us to manage their advertising. So let me go right into it. Let me make this a little bit smaller. So when you come to our website from services page, you can basically go to advertising management and you'll be landed on here. So this page goes on to details of what what type of work that we do when it comes to Amazon PPC management. But really, there are three steps to get started. The first step is strategy development, and then second step is setting up all the ads, setting up all the AI and everything, and third stage is basically rinse and repeat and optimization. So I'll go into little details of each of these stages, and I'll try not to be boring. So let me go into the details. So we the first thing that we do, we try to set a goal, like what exactly you're after. Do you just want more amount of sales, or do you want to reduce your ACOS or TACOS, or do you have a particular number that you want to hit after an X amount of time? So all these things would actually determine how exactly we are going to work on your advertising. Because let's say a client comes to us and say, "Hey, I want to hit $500,000 revenue in 6 months time." That's client A, and client B comes and says, "Hey, my ACOS is through the roof. I've got 120% ACOS. I just want to bring it down to 30% ACOS." The work is going to be completely different for these two clients, or the planning or strategy is going to be completely different for each of those clients. So we need to determine right at the beginning what are your goals. Now we can help you decide on strategizing that, hey, the brand that you have and the current state that you're in right now, these might be the best option to move forward. But again, if you do have specific goals and plans, feel free to let us know, and we can basically build the strategy based on that. Before we get started with advertising, we like to look at the listing quality, because at the end of the day, if your listing quality isn't good, no amount of good work with advertising is going to help. So we make sure that all the basics of the listings are good: the titles, bullet points, images, enhanced brand content, back-end keywords. All those things are at least at a stage where it's optimal, and it can expect to have good conversion when we start to send in some traffic through advertising. We do quite a bit of keyword research and also bidding research before we get started on advertising. We look at your competitors as well before we get started on advertising. The next part is setting up the ads. So we use AI tool. Primarily, we use three AI tools throughout our portfolio. One is Quartile, two is M19, and the third one is Scale Insight. Now, if you're not using any of these three tools, we would highly recommend to use AI tools or migrate into one of these three tools, because as an agency, one of the advantages that we have had is we got to test a lot of different tools, and we saw which tool is good or better than others on some very specific points. The key points that we wanted to look at when we are picking an AI tool was if it's helping me to do the test at a low spending scenario. Because there are some tools that would spend a fortune just during the testing phase. So we don't obviously want to spend a lot of money when the tool is testing which campaign is going to be good, or which campaign is eligible for scaling down the line. So that's number one requirement that we had. Number two is scalability. Can the AI tool scale a good performing campaign really well and really fast while maintaining its goal, while maintaining a certain ACOS or TACOS? So that's number two. And the third one is it really automated? Do we need to factor in a lot of special circumstances? Can it, increase the budget on its own? Can it take in previous sales history from the previous year or the year before? Can it um, factor in cannibalization or competitor or special seasonality and all those sort of things? So based on all of these sort of filtering process, we came across these previously mentioned three tools that does really well on all these points. But obviously, an AI tool is never like a set and forget. You'd continuously need to manage the AI tool to get the performance that you're expecting out of it. So we like to think that our team has gotten to a place where we can sort of configure and manage these AI tools to our advantage and get the results that we're expecting out of it. So the ad setup thing is basically setting up that AI, integrating that AI tool with your Seller Central. If you already have some manually managed campaigns, or if you've been running campaigns manually, we would look into them and will eventually or gradually turn them all into the AI managed tools. So there's quite a bit of handover that would happen right at the beginning, and would probably have to create some creative for certain ad types where the creative is needed on Amazon. So the third point is going to be growth and optimization. We will like we try not to do a lot of changes, because when you do a lot of changes, then it confuses the AI, it confuses Amazon as well, and at times it can also shoot up the cost per click and the actual cost of advertising unnecessarily. So we make subtle changes, and we check twice and make change once to make sure that the changes that we're going to make is actually going to help with the future outcome, as opposed to making changes just for the sake of it. I know this is a little bit counterintuitive coming from an agency who are supposed to look busy and work hard to help you improve your sales and everything. But trust me when I'm saying this, usually making less amount of changes, or rather making precise changes when it comes to Amazon advertising, that's what gets you the best result. So this obviously doesn't happen by magic. There is a lot of deep dive into the performance data, deep dive into the reasoning why a certain outcome is happening with certain campaigns goes into play before that we are able to actually make those precision changes that are needed. So we also, like, besides running advertising, another byproduct of advertising is getting better organic ranking. So we look at the organic ranking right from the beginning, that are we getting better with organic ranking or not? Or if one of your goal is to get better at organic ranking, we would then go and create some purposefully created advertising just to improve that organic ranking. So we besides getting sales through ad and maintaining a certain ACOS and TACOS, we also look at if we're getting good results with our organic side of things. So that's pretty much it. I mean, we do have a pretty robust reporting system when it comes to ad performance and everything, which we provide you with a dashboard access. You can log in and take a look at the ad performance firsthand without even asking us. Or if you expect an actual report to be sent to you, we can prepare and report on a weekly basis and send it over to you. We prefer to have bi-weekly call with our clients every 2 weeks, so that we can talk a strategy, we can talk the current status and stage, and we can plan for future. So regardless where you are at your selling journey, feel free to reach out to us. If you have any question, there's no stupid question, feel free to ask us a question, and we'd be more than happy to respond to those questions, and feel free to ask us to get on a call so that we can talk in details about improving your product and your brand's PPC performance. Thank you. Take care. Bye. Bye bye.